after the break.
Having spoiled Limerick's homecoming party last week at the Markets Field, Drogheda took on a Derry side low in confidence with only 3 wins to their credit this season, and the visitors with an early chance for Ryan Curran. It was Route 1 football for the visitors' next chance. Gerard Doherty's long clearance was flicked on, but Patrick McEleney just couldn't lift his effort over Micheál Schlingermann in the Drogheda goal. But 5 minutes before half-time, Derry took the lead with a beauty of a free kick from Mark Timlin. Pretty much a carbon copy of his cup goal against Eden Derry. And 1-0 to the Candy Stripes at half-time. Then the moment of controversy in the game as a Drogheda cross in the 56th minute was headed on by Adam Whelan and a crash down of Gerard Doherty's crossbar. Ronan Daly, the assistant, gave the goal, saying it crossed the line, and Drogheda celebrated. The replay appears to show that the whole of the ball didn't cross the line, but the goal stood. Stung by what looked like an injustice, Derry went in search of the lead goal. Nice interplay between Dean Jarvis and Mark Timlin, but Curran couldn't supply the finish. When Jarvis had the ball deep inside the Drogheda half of the field, it looked as if his side held all the aces. But when the play broke down, Drogheda launched a counter-attack. Initially, Aaron Barry didn't cover himself with glory as Lee Duffy got past, but in fairness to Barry, he just wouldn't give it up, and he brilliantly stopped Duffy's goal-bound effort and was on hand as well to clear Jason Mark's follow-up to leave it 1-1 at full-time.
I'd say the first half Derry were well in control. They passed the ball very well and a fantastic free kick, I have to say. But, you know, second half we were well on the front foot. Thought we really done really well in the second half, and again to get the goal. Probably could have won it in the end with a great chance, but brilliant endeavour from the players.
I thought second half, as I say, we tired as it went on, but we had chances again. They extend the lead and we didn't do that. But as I say, very disappointed with the decision for the Drogheda goal, though. It was never on the line. Unfortunately, the assistant wasn't even up with play to give the decision, but that's just systematic of what's been decisions going against us in recent times.
Yeah, Peter Hutton very disappointed with the award of that Drogheda goal, and not surprisingly, Richie, the assistant did get it wrong, I'm afraid, and our goal cam can show us that the ball never crossed the line.
This is one of the easier bits of footage to analyse, unfortunately for the assistant referee. Yeah, it was an incorrect decision. I mean, you can make the argument that when these things happen in real time, depending on the position of the assistant referee, it doesn't obviously look as easy a decision to make as it does here. We obviously have the advantage of the camera angle and the technology to slow it down and pause it, but incorrect decision. You can understand why Peter Hutton would be very disappointed.
Yeah, and of course they ended up sharing the spoils at United Park. Got to have a look at Jay Keegan's goal, because Galway have scored some good ones this season, haven't they?
They have, yeah, and I mean Galway are yet the only team to have drawn a game this year, so they have a goal which they either win or lose. 6 wins, 10 losses. But for me, this is all about the cross from Shannon. Have a look at that wonderful ball off Jay Keegan, off balance, but manages to guide it into the top corner, and he had a couple of chances in the game, but that's a wonderful goal from Galway's point of view. And you know, like I say, they have a go, and because of that, they're in a strong position now in 7th. Yeah, and the brand of football they've been playing, Brian, hopefully you'll get a few more spectators through the turnstiles, because they're an attractive side to watch.
Yeah, and they played. Tommy Dunn has done a very good job. Difficult coming up in the first division.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be a huge investment in the team, but he knows the local players, and they've majority of the squad they have last year, and they're working away steadily. As Stuart said, 6 wins is solid enough, but I think there's going to be a fair old scrap in the second half of the season in that below that middle area of the table. I think Galway still need to they'll need to keep getting points, because I don't think Sligo will stay down as far as they are for too long. OK, well, that brings us nicely to have a look at the table as we reach the halfway point in the 2015 league season. This is now how it stands. Dundalk with 13 wins, 2 draws and just 1 defeat are the league leaders on 41 points. Cork City lead the pursuit just as they did last season. They're 3 points adrift, having played 1 more game. Shamrock Rovers are next on 34 points. Like Dundalk, they've lost just once, but 7 draws in the first half of the season has certainly hurt them along the way. St Pat's and Bows have also played 17 matches and both have 31 points. Goal difference separates them at the moment. Longford Town are 6th, just ahead of Galway United and Drogheda United. Derry City, Sligo Rovers, Bray Wanderers and Limerick will all be looking for better things in the second half of the season. Now, as far as our results predictions competition is